Good morning. It's the 28th of September. We're in a long based on a pretty nice formation on the 610 with plenty of separation on a couple of the higher charts there. The market just opened and we don't have a lot of news today. At 8:45 we've got Chicago index on commercial activity as well as 8:55 revised consumer sentiment. Alright, we're starting to continue our move up, so we may have a successful trade here. We've got a pivot point to address up here at 833.7. Okay, we're getting a little heat. And we'll take a pause. Okay, we're making a little progress. We're coming up to this pivot and could be a point of resistance, but if you pass this pivot, definitely we'll get some additional action. Typically, it's a place where a lot of people will trade there, make their trades. This area right in here, considering it a pretty sure thing. So let's see if we can break through that. Okay, we had a quick move down and took us out. So, that's the market. It's not 100% predictable by any means. Okay, we're in for a short, and I think we're going to make it to a trend line down here, 832.7. Oh, that wasn't a very good trade. I guess I'm chasing. Look how price really recognized yesterday's opening. Okay, we finally broke through this point of support area with yesterday's opening.
610 change down.
Coming down to our first target. Okay, I'm getting creamola today. Got another set of stops hit. Okay, we've got two potential pivoters coming up. One is the deep on this short-term fib. The other is this previous pivot over here. That coincides with a trend line, so one of these should be a pivot or has a higher likelihood of being a pivot than other points. Probably the best way to look at it, and we shall see. Okay, we're in for a long at this trend line and support line right here. Okay, we hit our first target. Okay, we're coming up to our second target here, and it's difficult to know when to get out. Got some pretty good formations on the MACD, so I think we'll want to stay in. Coming up to yesterday's opening, and got some contradiction on where that is. Okay, we got price rising, and I moved my target up, moved my stop up. Get into this delightful activity. Okay, here's a major area of support, line of support resistance that we want to watch for. Okay, we're making some more progress, but very tediously. Still have a pretty fair potential for a reverse in this area. Okay, we had a pretty convincing reverse here, but now we're taking probably out a lot of stops by people who are placing shorts. Bear trap, I believe that's called. Okay, we've moved into new territory above this resistance area. See if we can keep heading up. We do have a trend line way up around 837.8. So let's say right about there. May go up and hit that. Trend lines have been getting a lot of attention by the markets. Can't really ignore them. Here you got one, here you've got one. Really one of the simplest forecasting components of trading, because they show you where price might go. They're not measuring where price was like a lot of the indicators are. Looks like we've really got a fight going on over this level of the market right in here. I mean, that may seem obvious, but if you're looking at some of the other markets, you see that that's also the case. This keep bumping against this level. The indicators say we're going to push through. We'll see. Okay, we have reached this double top here. That's an accomplishment after all this pullback. Still got a trend line. Looks like we're going to definitely respect this double top here, but again, indicators are saying stay in. Okay, it looks like we've pushed through this double top. That's kind of amazing. We'll go ahead and move our stop up a little bit. And now again, we're looking for a trend line hit or the opening. Let's see, 837.4 right in there. That's a also a key number right up in here. So prediction is we'll get up to here. That may be a little optimistic, but our indicators are saying that could happen. Okay, it looks like our upward pressure has definitely decreased. We've got this 610 just about flat, although the lower Bollinger says more up. We've got flat Bollingers here, flat lower Bollinger there, and then even down on the 4181. So our prediction that we might get up to this level is lessened. We also have this 835.4 line of resistance being respected in a perfect way right here. So our maybe wanting to get out of this long. We shall see. Okay, we have a sell signal from 610, and we did have quite a move down. This is still the deeps on this fib area, so could still have more up, but signals are saying time to get out. Let's see how we do here. We have a very nice 3-bar here for up, so that'll help us decide to stay in. Okay, we're going to close if this price is broken, because I see some of the other markets are headed lower. Okay, I kept my agreement, I kept my word and sold when price dropped below this level. See other markets going down, so I think that's wise to get out. Now this could be a reversal point right here, but we won't take action on that this late in the day. Okay, so here's my results for today. 2 a long and a short, and I just can't manage my trades that way. I can't let them go all the way to my stops. My stops are there's too much space in there. Had the one winner, and basically a 4-point loss today. So best of trading to you, and see you next week.